What's going on? Assalamu alaikum. What's cracking? Out here today, boy. What's going on, people? What's cracking? Another big game coming up this weekend. NFL start tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum, brother. What's going on? How you doing? He said, "Oh, that's a crazy name you got, brother. Negro, Mr. Negro for life. That's a crazy name, man. So what's going on with you brothers, man? Y'all not working today or what? Yeah, all is well. I heard that, bro. Hey man, it's hot out here, man. Just got through working out a little bit. I've been doing two days. Oh, this evening. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. See, there ain't too much happening, in the world right now. It's a certain thing, a lot of things going on, dealing with Chicago, dealing with LA, dealing with the immigration. But hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I ain't even gonna front, man. I'm glad it's jumping off like that, man. What's up, MT? Um, I'm glad it's jumping off like that, man, because it's more opportunities for me. So, I'm gonna take advantage of that, especially in my work field. So, uh, what's up, MJ? I'm glad that it's going on like that, man. Today I did I do 2 a days. So since my hand it got all the way well, I've been doing 2 a days. I did squats, push-ups, lunges. Damn, I didn't hear about that, MT. Uh that happened today? What's up, Wolf Street? What's up with it, bro? How you doing, man? And I'm gonna do cardio like later on today. I'm gonna do some cardio and I probably do some back. He said the other day I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go check that out, man. When I get home, when I get situated, I'm gonna check that out. But it ain't been I've been in and out of town, man. So, I've been real busy, man. I've been like I have clients, like in San Diego and up in that area. So, they workers are gone. So bro, I'm not NOI. I'm in our sorry, bro. I'm Shia all day long. Indonesia. Yeah, so oh mannerisms. Uh, it just discipline. I think we all just discipline, man. Train and stuff like that. Thanks for that, brother. Shout out for you responding to the. I don't have nothing against nobody community, man. If you want to be who you are, that's who you are, man. Alhamdulillah. You know, we all people. We all trying to find our way. And then on the day of judgment, we get judged for everything we do. Other than that, it's all love. What's up, Lamont? What's going on with you, brother? Everything good? Yeah, I don't care about the trolls, bro. I don't that don't bother me. Blessed day all the time. It's hot today, bro. Man. You know, people going crazy over this Powerball thing, man. I don't know how much is that Powerball right now, man. I don't even know how much that joint is, man. I don't really too much don't follow that stuff. You know, I get people saying they need to go buy this and buy that. So it must be real high. It must be at a billion. I hope it's at $1 billion or something like that. People going crazy like that. 1.4 billion. Oh my goodness. Maybe I need to go throw my name in a hat, huh? Like I'm gonna really win. So what's going on with football? Who you guys got tomorrow? You got, I think it's Dallas and Philadelphia, right? Um, what made me a Shia through my studies, bro. I studied the Bible, I studied all that stuff, bro, and it was a bunch of contradictions, man, and a lot of stuff was going on. So I felt that, for me to be on the path I was on, man, it was no there was no contradiction in Islam, so that's why I chose Islam. Oh, don't start, Leslie. I drop it with you. No, not Sunni. Sunni is watered down. They follow the Wahhabis that are over there in Saudi Arabia. They follow a lot of that stuff, so that's why I dropped that stuff for you this week, Lisa. I just let me edit it a little bit more. What's going on, Lisa? I'm doing pretty well. It's pretty hot out here today, but what up, LaRock? It's pretty hot out here, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Your friend just left. 600 just left. He just left. He supposed to have a fight coming up. I don't know. If we gonna. I don't know. Shit. Hey, 512. What happened, bro? What happened to your boys, man? Man, what happened to Texas, man? The Arch Manning looked like trash. They should win this weekend, though. Yeah, he Lamont, man. Oh man, oh crazy, man. What happened with Luce? Did he end up telling? Come on, man. We all know that dude telling. That's not a rocket science to figure that out. The rapper West Coast Cam is in Ohio goes live. That is why your friend you keep setting him up to get beat up and acting like you're rude. Man, you gotta shut up, Lisa. Ah, it's crazy. I'm not setting that man up to do nothing. Stop robbing our store. What store you? What store is that? What's up, brother? Slava alaikum, Aki. What's going on? Hey, you know what? Why everybody all in an uproar behind Atlanta? That's normal stuff. That's everywhere. Just because Doug told, so he told. Man, you got a lot of dudes in California told. Hey, Lisa, we going to that Miami, Florida game out there. Is that close to you? That's close by you? Yeah, EMT, right. I don't know why everybody making a big deal about it, man. It's like, oh no. Man, everybody tell it, man. It's like shit. That's the norm now, man. Ain't nobody going to jail for nobody no more. Ain't no dude stand down for nobody no more. Nah, that's not Tupac. What's up? What's up, Easy Blue? Yeah, I've been to Marathon Burger a few times, man. They all right, man. It ain't always. It's not all. It depends on the person, man. It's like any other fast food restaurant, man. It's all right. He said watermelon. Yeah, watermelons is good. That's a good idea. I need to go get one. He said, "What's up?" He says, "How he's? You mean how Lil Kev Mac doing? I guess he's doing all right." Say Easy Blue. Hey, you don't know the history over there, but I'm gonna educate you a little bit. The real cowboy is rest in peace, and the real cowboy was a joint over there off Madden Avenue. So I don't know how. I, to this very day, I don't know how that band got that name. Yeah, them watermelons be good, huh? Hum 512. Them suckers, especially when they like you chill them out a little bit in the refrigerator. Them suckers be cut that sucker. That sucker be straight bomb. I get the one with the seeds. I don't get the one without the seeds. I got to have the one with the seeds. I can't deal with the ones that's GMO. You never tried the orange one? You need to try that one too. That one's good too. What's up, typical Ed? What time is it? Like 11:34. Y'all ain't got nothing to do, huh? So you guys got. I think Dallas is gonna win too tomorrow. I think Dallas is gonna beat Philadelphia. What's up, Tobias? What's going on with you, bro? Hey, Sadiq, where you at? Where you located at? I don't have. Hey, Lisa, how you gonna? I don't have no lunch break. I own my own company, so I am the boss. My lunch break is anytime I want it to be. Oh, Colorado Springs. Yeah, man. I hope they call you too, man. They should call you. You know, they if they still hiring immigrants out there because out here they firing them all. They trying to find workers out here. You- hey, Lamont, you don't like 600. I get. I take it out. uh, I'm not flexing. I'm just saying. It's like I'm an entrepreneur. I run my own. I own my own ship. Dang, they hit the nightclub, man. 150. Wow, that's crazy. Man, they've been hit. Hey, man, I went to Home Depot early this morning, and usually it'd be packed. Man, that sucker was empty this morning. Yes, there's jobs everywhere now. I heard two got shot. What are you talking about? Talking about who got shot? Knocked him off, man. That's hey, bro. I'm gonna tell you about this dude Trump, man. Dudes may not like this dude, but if you are in this work field, I'm just saying if you're in this work field and you're an entrepreneur, if you're in this construction field or you do anything with your hands, he's making a way for you to get some serious money, man, right now. I'm gonna do it, Lisa. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. Man, it's like this. It's like this, Sadiq. Look, if I'm an immigrant and I know it's a 99.9 chance they're gonna come gaffle me, I'm packing my stuff and I'm packing my family up, and we doing it moving. I think that's the best way, the best course for a lot of people to take care of. Now, if you had your kids out here, they have dual citizenship, so they can be able to come back when they want to. He said that's how you right, man. Yeah, they hunt them down. They had like a out here yesterday. I mean, I think like the other day they had some type of protest downtown. I was like, man, what? That's not doing nothing. But what I'm doing today, I just got to working out a little bit. This is my first session. I'm finna go see my mom. I'm finna go see my people, my pops, and then I'll go check back on the project. We're doing an ADU right now. I'm gonna go check back on that, and then I'm gonna go back to LA. I'm gonna go to LA Fitness later and do some cardio. It's like some back or something like that. Yeah, man. I'm just saying though, man. It's like dealing with when you guys dealing with politics. You guys, I know everybody have an opinion. Everybody feels some type of way, but you have to take advantage of whatever crack or whatever opportunity they present to you in your lap. And I believe that a lot of individuals, they need to take advantage of it. Just like if you waiting on Section 8 right now, you're gonna be able to get it because what they did was they got on HUD about immigrants being on Section 8. You know, they took away the Social Security from the immigrants. They just taken away a lot of things, but on the flip side of that, the crime rate can skyrocket as well. Because I know for me, as being who I am, when love don't make no sense, and if I have a family, I'm gonna make sure I go out there and I'm gonna feed my family. If love don't make no sense, if I had kids and stuff like that. So, one monkey don't stop the show. So, it's like either you gonna fold and go back, or you gonna get out here and take that chance, or you gonna get out here and you gonna go get it, and you're gonna have to go get not go small, you're gonna have to go big because you're gonna have to go big to go get it in order for you to kick back. You just can't go small because you're gonna have to keep doing it over and over and over again. Then the high chance of you getting caught doing what you're doing, you're gonna wind up somewhere anyway. So it's like, they got to figure it out. They're gonna have to figure it out. Maybe you could have to you may you they gonna have to like for the next 3 years they're gonna have to try to figure it out, economic wise. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. You ain't gonna be able to go on trips. You're not gonna be able to do this and you ain't gonna do that. And they talking about taking their bank accounts. They talking about taking their houses. They talking about taking their cars. They talking about all that stuff. If you were legal, they talking about taking all that stuff. So if you got kids out here, this is what I would do. If I was illegal and I had kids that was legal, I'm putting everything in my kids' name. The car, the house, the bank account, whatever. I'm still gonna have access to the money, but I'm gonna put it in their name so I don't lose it. So they have to think in critical terms right now, and if they're not doing that, they're gonna lose. So hey, but you can't tell. And the cold part about it is they're gonna have to start trusting people outside their race instead of their race. They're gonna have to start trusting the blacks. They're gonna have to start trusting the whites, and they're gonna have to start trusting, other individuals, that they feel they can trust, to make sure that everything runs smoothly for them. Because a lot of them people, they own businesses, but they can't run them. They put it all on 600 account. We were like, "Are you stupid?" They put it all on 600 account. He will let them. And he probably would. Hey, Tobias, what you got? What's wrong with you in 600, man? What you got? What's wrong with you in 600, man? Hey, Tobias, do you ever call in to him when he go live? Do you ever call in? Do I want to know? Do any of you guys call in, or y'all just be on in the chat just trolling, talking shit? So you call in. Next time I'm on there, I'm gonna see, man, because I don't think you called. He cussed you out. Oh man, that man lies be going stupid, man. I sit back sometimes, man. I'll be catching him on the way home, and I'll be like, man, this is crazy, man. It's just like, but it's good entertainment. That's how I look at it. It's good entertainment. It's crazy how the weather been kind of hot out here for the last like couple of weeks. Usually I have a hoodie on or something. I can't even wear no damn hoodie. Short pants on, t-shirt, short pants. But I just came on here like a little bit. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. Oh man, that's crazy. What's up, little T Dog? What's up, bro? About the Texas game coming up? Or the one that they just played? Fucking fire truck. Yeah, I remember that. Which game you talking about, little T Dog? The one coming up? The one coming up, they gonna Texas coming up, the game coming up. They gonna beat the living crap out of them dudes, cause them people ain't nobody. They probably score 80 points on them dudes or something like that. The one they just played, they played like trash. Arch Manning couldn't do nothing. Arch Manning, they think Arch Manning gonna come out this year when he get to at the end of the season. He ain't coming out. He gonna go another year. Ohio State, they got deep. But you know what, Tito? You got to understand. Everybody gonna lose, bro. Everybody gonna lose. Everybody. You know what I was impressed with? I was impressed with that quarterback for Florida State that played Alabama. I was impressed with that boy. Can throw that ball, man, and he fast as all outdoor. I was impressed with him, man. He was on his horse. He was chunking that ball. I was like, oh yeah, here we go. He pretty good. Yeah, man. Florida State played real good. Something like brother. It's a crime. Yeah, Florida State played really, really good, and LSU played really good too, man. Notre Dame played really good too, man. With their freshman quarterback, he played really good, man. It's just like everybody's gonna lose. I don't. The way I look at everything, everybody's gonna lose, bro. Everybody gonna lose at least one game. Some people might lose two games. Ah, man. Not baby Roscoe, baby Bosco. Oh, you don't watch it, huh? That's crazy. Hey, I'm waiting on some information. What we doing? We just here chilling. I'm waiting on that information. I'm waiting on that paperwork though. I should have had it yesterday, but I don't know what happened. But should have more information on. But I do know this though. I know this for a fact, for a certainty that WAC 100 and 600 didn't tell on Big U. You're gonna do all the big spreads this weekend. Man, be careful, bro. I'm gonna go look at the spread, T Dog, and I'm gonna go live tomorrow again and see what you got cooking. Oh my golly. Oh, ooh, boy, yeah. Yeah, you can't even catch a break, man. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, but he did send word. He did send that. And dude was asking me yesterday. He was like, "Man, hey man, I thought you and Big U don't get along. Yeah, we might don't see eye to eye, man, but you gotta understand, man, this dude got history, man. Man, this dude used to run together, man. This dude got a case together, man. This dude used to get a lot of money together and all that type of stuff, man. And it's like, one thing for sure, two things for certain, dudes in our generation, it's easy for us to tap in with one another, even if we don't even like each other. To get an understanding on what the hell going on in each other's mind and brain or something like that. But how many years do you think? I don't know how many y'all man. I don't know. I don't know what he gonna get, man. Yeah, I know his son play Friday. Son pretty good, man. His son nice though. His son tight, bro. I be watching him, man. He with the business, man. I hope he get a big contract. Allahu Alam. I hope he succeed. Coming from that United States ghettos because he's totally different. Hey, Lisa, they were just trolling. They wasn't. They was trolling. See, understand the difference between trolling and I understand the difference between snitching. What's up, LB Finance? What's up, bro? What's going on? Nah, I don't need no magic mushrooms. How much are magic? Why don't you cash at me and I'll go get some magic mushroom? What are they at? What are they? You hanging in there? Oh man, that's crazy, man. Oh man. Hey man, you stupid for that one. Okay, we're gonna put your ass on timeout. We're gonna put that clown on timeout. He act like he don't like black people. You can't come up in here being racist. I don't. Hey, bro, I don't use drugs. Oh man, I just be trolling with it. I don't know what mushrooms is, bro. I don't know nothing, man. I don't even drink. I don't do nothing, bro. You couldn't get me to do nothing, man. I need all my faculties. You need that hairline to corroborate this dude stupid. Oh man. Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you how. Hey, you know what? At least I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause I was there. I'm gonna tell you. I was around there when that happened. They knew about Ray Sean, man, because his family leaked that information. And um, what's up, bro, Kevin? Yeah, I'm in Cali. Um, they family leaked that information, and when when you're emotional, you're a mother, you're a daughter, you're a brother, or what, you're just emotional behind certain things, and you speaking to certain things. And one of the individuals that basically they tapped in with 600, they tapped in with whack and stuff like that. That's how they knew that information. But and they started talking about it. But however, the DNA stuff wasn't accurate, but him being investigated for that was accurate. So, and I'm not saying that he did that. I don't know. Allahu alam, they say we do a lot of shit. So I don't know, but that's why they knew about that. Uh, and you got to understand too, Lisa, it's like when people don't like other people, they tap in with people that's like minded with them. So they start, giving them certain information. That's why. That's why they knew about it. Martin Garden, you like Trump? Hey, Martin, you like Trump? Okay. Why do you like Trump? You want to marry him? Salute from Chicago. What's going on? Well, my workout schedule like every day for 2 hours for 5 days a week. Nah, you ain't getting no free money dealing with Trump. We talking about money. Yeah, you that. What do you mean, Lisa? You talking about What are you talking about, Lisa? What do you mean? You got to be clear on that. Who only friends because they commenting? Yeah. You be having some trolls on here, boy. Nah, that's not the only reason. Nah, they actually friends. Be honest with you. You know, when besides the internet, this is what I try to tell people. Besides the internet, when you get to really get to know a person as an individual, you'll see how they really are, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, all right. So it's just like that, because on the internet, you know how this stuff is. You're dealing with the entertainment wise, and sometimes dudes being character and stuff like that. I'm not saying them. I'm just saying like a lot of people being character and stuff like that. So outside that, you'll get to know somebody, and then you'll be like, okay. Okay. Penn State 42, Texas Tech. Okay. Let me screenshot that. I screenshot that. I'm gonna check that out. And you put how wait a minute, you put $10 on that? It only plays 1,700? I might need to I'll put $100 on that. That's like pay 17. Let me see. Indiana, Wisconsin. All right, I screenshot it already, T Dog. I'm gonna check that out. Please tell you what, Martin. What's going on? What do you want some attention? You need some love? How old are you? Matter of fact, how old are you first? I need to know how old are you before before I say anything to you. If not, I'm gonna get you up out of here. Oh, 26. Hey man, we used to like peanut butter and jelly, man. Like, same shit, peanut butter and jelly. Uh, we used to eat peanut butter and jelly, chicken sandwiches, anything that's dealing with that's just raw protein. We never use like, the stuff they be using now, like in the stores and stuff like that. Yeah, he you need to send some money, Lisa. You need to send some money to place that bag. Go to my IG and I'll tell you how to do it. You like eating chemicals? You get superpowers? Okay, well, go eat the chemicals and you come back and let me know how that is, okay? Who am I? I'm just another black man trying to survive. Yeah, you download that IG. It's called Stan underscore ready. What's up, HG? Mo money. What's going on, brother? How you been, man? We got my boy Martin up in here, Martin Garcia. Right, right, right. I know you out the way. I know you chilling. I am the Mexican. You are the Mexican? Okay, you are the Mexican. All right. All right, Martin. All right, Martin. Martin, you need a hug, Martin? Where you at right now? We're gonna send somebody over there to give you a hug. They turn on us, they tell it. Hey, HD, so Lisa, just DM me. I'll walk you through it. You in Cali, and you need a hug. You need a hug, huh? Hey, HD, they telling, bro. It's some dudes. Look, it's some dudes in my era, in our era, is telling, and some youngsters was telling, real big time, bro. I'll share that with you on the back channel. What is the purple crown? That means you special. You got the purple crown. That means you special. You special. You get a hug for a purple crown. So you ready to get that hug? That's what that means. That means you get a hug. You get a hug, Martin. What part of California you at? Northern. Okay, well, that ain't telling us nothing. You from Northern California? Where? Where? Doctor. You are you a real doctor or you just got that up there? Stockton. We're gonna find somebody in Stockton. We're gonna tell them to come give you a hug. What kind of doctor are you? Do we have a doctor in the house? Are you a real doctor or you just have that up there as a title, betraying that you are a doctor? uh, yeah, that's crazy. People be bored. You probably stealing your pajamas at home, huh? Hey, Mark, you're probably the person that's stealing your pajamas at home, just kicking back, watching whatever you're watching, Netflix or whatever you're watching. You said, what was the price of 63 or 64 Impala back? And it was cheap back then, bro. You could buy the 64 or 63 Impala so cheap back then, man. It wasn't like six, seven, $800. They almost like 100 racks to $1 million now. This is just my trademark, bro. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna take it off one day. Did Sis 600 ever put it out there about your brother and what's going on? Nah, he don't need to do that. I got that taken care of, Lisa. That's cool. We cool now. I got it taken care of. Hey, Mark, you develop computer chips 5 years before they reach the market. And why you on? Okay, if you did that, why you online right now? If you did all that, that means you supposed to be a billionaire right now. Hey man, I'm not robbing no bank, man. Get up out of here, man. Yeah, exactly. What's going on? Talk about your brother, little Eddie boy on the PCR in the cell with a white homosexual in Kern Valley. My brother's not in Kern Valley Station. That's why I know you don't know. You don't know nothing, dude. Hey man, matter of fact, get your punk ass up out of here, nigga. My brother ain't even in Kern County. You don't even know nothing about my family. You's a hater. You must be a million or something. We're gonna get you up out of here, okay? Adios. But I tell you, man, dudes be trolling like a mud, man. Dude be sitting there talking all that shit. Man, hey Martin, you better get up out of here. You don't have no. You need to go get a real job. That's what you need to do, Martin. You need to get up, get up out the pajamas, and go get a real job, man. That's what you need to do. That what you need to do. You need to get out there and go get a real job. Matter of fact, go find you a woman. Go find you a lady. Go find you a female you can lay up with right now. Do you have a girlfriend, bro? Yeah, probably so. Yeah, cause he said my brother was in Kern County. You married? Go in there and lay up with your wife, man. Go in there and get in bed with your wife, bro. Go in there, Martin, and go in there with your wife. Oh, she's at work. Well, you know, yeah, them Impalas and all them cars was cheap back then, bro. It wasn't expensive at all, man. Hello. Hey, Martin, man, get up out of here, man. Hey, she at work, his wife at work with the homies. Hey, Martin, have you ever cheated on your wife? Hey, doctor, are you a real doctor? Or just your name? Let us know what you do. Are you a real doctor? Let me look at you. Let me see what's going on. I'm trying to see who you are. Channel activity, 2 years ago. That fool Wag had a nice Impala. That fool Wag had a hard ass Impala. Uh, it was a white 6.6. That sucker was hard as all outdoors, man. And he's the only one I really seen that with an Impala over there. Like 'cause everybody else had like Cadillacs. Uh, who else had something over there, man? Rudy had a Rudy had like a El Camino with Rich rolling on. That sucker was so hard. But Wag Impala was hard as all outdoors. I don't know. He had a mirror on there. It had Rich rolling on the back. That sucker was hard, bro. What car I had? And back then, I had a Regal. I had a Cutlass and a Regal, and then after I started getting to the bag, bought a brand new Thunderbird off the lot, and I bought a brand new um Eddie Bauer Ford Explorer Eddie Bauer. Bone had a '63. That was before he died, though. He said selective breeding. Hey, Martin, you really need a hug, huh, man? If you want me to pay attention to you, you need to send super chats or you need to send a cash app or something, and I'll pay attention to you. Okay? You're just not the only person up in here. If you need a hug, wait till your wife come home and get a hug. Do you got kids? Do you have kids? Go cook for the kids or something. Go play with the kids or somebody. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see Ken Bones. I didn't see Ken Bone car. Did you love PD back before? Oh, he's all. Hey, at least he's all right. I talked to him. I've been talking to him. He's been calling me a lot lately. So I've been talking to him. We got some shit straightened out. So anything to help little bro, man. I'm not gonna hold no grudge. Like I said, man, if you ain't did nothing to me and my family, Assalamu alaikum, bro. That's the comrade right here. Um, if you never did nothing to my brother, man, it's all good, man. But like I said, man, I don't have nothing against the brother, man. We work things out. One thing, like I said, like I told you guys, one thing about our era, man, we can talk to each other, irregardless how mad we are. We can talk to each other. My brother holding up pretty good. They just moved him to a different joint. He good. We was outside, man. Me and the brother had a discrepancy about a certain individual over that they brought over there. But other than that, we was always cool. We always coexist in the same area because we was all in the same fire. We was all joints over there, so we was all in the same in the same atmosphere. So we was all cool. We was all homies, and that's what it was. It was more unified back then. It was more so a brotherhood back then. hey, you want to see that hun cooks. Why you want to see that so bad? Are you a fan of loose cannon? Are you a fan of that brother? Yeah, Big Droopy's still around. Yeah. Matter of fact, he work in a marina somewhere. Yeah, we talking about loose cannon daddy, right? Because he lied so much, but you want the proof. Yeah, okay. I'll make sure I get that for you, Adrian. I'm gonna get that. Don't worry. I believe in handout work for. Oh man, this dude is crazy. This dude is ignorant right here. Hey, Lisa, you be paying attention. You be knowing the story, huh? Ah, oh, man, this dude. All right, Mark. You have a good day, man. Go over there and go over there and lay up with your wife, man. I think you need some right about now. Go over there, man. Go lay up with your wife, bro. Hey, LBC, you ain't lying, man. Man, that's a fact. Where the go-to spot in the Crenshaw area for food back in the 80s. How much? Hey, man, we used to go to Maze. We used to go to Towels. Maze was fire, but we used to go outside the neighborhood, and I'm gonna tell you the spots outside. We used to go. It was a spot up in Westwood called Monty's. We used to go there, but you had to have some money to go there. And it was a spot called the Black Whale in the marina. And what's that other spot? Aunt Kizzy's. We used to go there a lot. Oh, I'm ready for some football. Hey, Shannon Martin, I've been ready for some football. You know that's my get high right there. I love that football because I used to play, so I love that football, boy. I could shut down. I shut down on somebody so fast about some football. I'll be now close the door, lock the door, man. Don't bother me. I'm up in there on that stuff, man. I like watching that stuff. Yeah, Hells and Barrels. Yep, that's right. Hells and Barrels too. What made me want to change my life? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's like this, bro. I was raised in Carson, California, with two parents. I had two parents, right? And I was raised with a particular type of morals and etiquettes and all that type of stuff. But when I moved over there in the Crenshaw area, I got caught up in a particular type of culture. So when you're dealing with that culture so much, and then you start to see certain things that goes on that you don't agree with, you know that your old principles start kicking in. You be like, man, I wasn't raised like that. You know, I wasn't raised to turn on my own or something like that, man. And things of that nature, man. And I was so so that's what that was, man. And then when I was inside doing my little stunt, it was just too grimy for me. I was like, man, I'm done with that. So I just got away from it. Yeah, Hells and Barrels. Yeah, man. You know, yeah, yeah, that's right, HD. You know, some of us have, you know, I don't blame my parents. I don't blame the environment. I don't blame my parents. I blame myself before on my own faulty decision makings. And because I had like every opportunity, because the people, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real. The brothers that I really grew up that are my true are my real friends. When I say my real friends, um, they up out of Carson, California, off Glad, a street called Gladwick. Uh, I heard you, Lisa, when you said you upset. I heard you. I got that. Um, them brothers, man, them brothers was like straight squares. And like I said, one of them is an FBI agent, one of them is a sheriff, one of them is a correctional officer, one of them is a they all own their own bit, they entrepreneurs, they all own their own company, and I was the only one that was like messing up because I remember they came on 10th Avenue. I remember this like yesterday. They all came on 10th Avenue. They came on there and they got on they see me out there and I had on like I had on a blue khaki suit on, some Pumas on, and a blue rag on my side. And when they see me, they immediately got mad. I'm talking about they got mad. They was trying like, man, get in the car. They was like, man, you need to come. One of them was like, man, you come and stay with. I was of age, so they was like, man, you coming over, man. You just let's go, let's go, let's go. And they was trying to come get me. They was trying to get me in the car because he was like, man, you come and stay with us, man. You could, and I just being hard headed, being stupid, and at that time I didn't have no record, I didn't have nothing, and it took me to the bump my head to see what them brothers was talking about, but they still my friends to this very day. You know, uh, I still hang out with them, I kick it with them, and I got a couple of them over there. Lisa, I have a couple of them over there. I have some over there. I do have a few genuine dudes that's over there, bro. I'm not gonna say all them dudes is bad because they not be lying, and I don't view them brothers as busters. I don't. Because I know their capability, because I done seen a lot of them capabilities. Um, I respect the ones that not on no bull crap. I played baseball, yep. I played baseball, football, basketball, I played everything. Yeah, at least I have some genuine friends over there. Yeah, and Adrian Cooks, yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, bro. But it's like this. You got, in order for me to be the man I am now, I had to go through that, you know. And it's unfortunate, but I went through it. I made it through it. I made it through the storm. I'm standing tall right now. I can speak to, what I want to speak to, the injustice that happened inside them particular neighborhoods. Um, I can speak to the injustice dealing with the culture. I can speak towards the back doors. I can speak to the brainwashing mechanism. I can speak to how dudes is being peer pressure, even to this day, just like the 50-50 yard thing. Dude, that's a big topic right now. I'm like, man, I wouldn't, me personally, if I had an opportunity to go home, man, I'm going home, man. The hell what you talking about? Because one thing for sure, the two things for certain, your homies are not taking care of you. They're not taking care of your family. They're not looking out for you like they're supposed to. So you have to do what you have to do to move forward. And then it comes a time where you have to grow up and be a man, be like, man, I'm done with that. And you just keep it moving, man. You ain't got to be a part of that stuff to be no, be accepted in life in any type of form and fashion. And he said some people got to go to prison to get in, to get it right, right. Right. It's called education. And that's all we did was in there. We read, study, we wrote dissertation, we learned how to speak, to the people. We learned how to, deal with certain different characteristics. And Adrian, you didn't believe in nothing. Yeah, you got to utilize your time inside that joint to better yourself for sure. Yeah, agent, that's called selective. That's called, you can be the nicest person in the group and still get treated like crap. And you can be the ruthless person in the group and you can get treated like you just a shit, a king, or all that type of weird shit. Right, right. At least that's what I'm talking about. It's like you educate yourself, you learn certain trades, you know, and I'm just fortunate because the stuff I know how to do, my father taught me how to do electrical plumbing. She said because dudes be busters. My father taught me how to do all that construction stuff before I even when I was little. I'm talking about like 13, 14, 15 years old. I learned how to do all that stuff. He taught me how to do all that stuff. In high school, I used to go. Like math. I know math very well, and I know English, and I used to go to typing. I used to love to go to typing class a lot. How many years so did you do in the 17, 17 and a half? And that's just because of the laws they had. Because my case only carried like 8 years or something like that, but they enhanced it on because of how much cocaine we had. They enhanced it like for 5 years for this, 5 years for that, and you know how they was weird with that. Yeah, I played football, bro. I played football, baseball, basketball. Played that stuff. You said just like the Gummy story. They said everyone did what Devil said. He wasn't a Devil was a sexual deviant, and he didn't do nothing to Gumby. I know that for sure. I don't know what dudes get that. He Gumby was never a homosexual or anybody try to do anything to him like that. That in that particular manner. I guess it was some hood politics, things like that. But because I knew Devil very, very well. I'm talking about Edward Clark. I knew him very well, and I didn't know Gumby like that, but I knew of Gumby because they was on C Yard and I was on B Yard when that happened. So and Gumby did what he to me when you dealing with war, when you dealing with survival, and regardless if it was in front of the police or not, there's no rules in war, none. So Gumby had to do what he had to do. Gumby was a real, real skinny, frail little youngster back then, and Devil was like cut up, swole, big. You know, uh, but man, you got to do what you got to do to survive. Yeah, he should have been checked. You're right about that. What's up, Keith Thomas? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Hey, Lisa, you were right about that. Should have been checked. That's right, little T dog. Yeah, get to it. Hey, Adrian, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna keep you abreast. I know certain information, but what I don't do, I don't speak on it until I have the actual facts in my hand. Then I say, okay, this is that, this is that. You know. All right, man. I've been on here too long, man. Hope you people have a good day. Hey, Lisa, stand ready. Stand underscore ready, but dudes still be worship him. That's just because because that youngster is from the devil set. That's why. But if what I'm gonna tell you what the problem is dealing with the youngsters. They speak on things they don't have no knowledge about, right? They speak on eras where they don't know nothing about certain eras, right? They think like, oh, you should have did this, you should have did that, you should have did. Nah, bro, it didn't happen. It didn't work like that back then. Now in this era, you can crash out on who you want to crash out on. Back then, you better not crash on, man. You'll get your whole head and your whole family um killed, man, trying to crash out on something, you know? So it's like dudes don't understand, man. It was different rules for different times. So that's why, when I be hearing these youngsters say certain things, I ignore it because they really don't know it. They don't even ask. They don't ask what went on back there. They don't ask what the rules was. They don't ask nothing. So that be their problem. All right, you guys have a good day. Salam alaikum.